Good morning, everybody. I don't know why I'm saying good morning. It's morning for me. Hi, everybody. Welcome to this yoga class. I promise a meditation at the end, but it'll be quite a challenging flow, not too fast, because I've listened. And I hope you'll enjoy. As always, I'm happy about comments afterwards. We'll start by sitting on our heels. And just, if that's uncomfortable, then you could sit on a block as well. Bring the hands to your chest and stomach and close your eyes. And I want to spend a little bit of time just feeling the breath in the body without guiding it. So maybe just a few breaths, a few seconds of listening in. And feeling that movement around the stomach, but also around the chest. In fact, you could let your hand travel to the rib cage, front, back, just feel the breath everywhere in the upper body. Try the lower back, the upper back, even the shoulders. And then hands just to the stomach. Take a long breath in and sigh out. To wait. No need to do that in unison with me. You might want to hold at the top if that feels nice. No rush. Relax the hands down and use the left hand to guide the left ear to the shoulder. So let the head get heavy and let the arm get heavy. Keep the hand where it is if that's comfortable as you slowly lower the chin towards your armpit or collarbone. Ear stays close to the shoulder, the chin goes up. Now chin from here towards the shoulder. It's the top of the shoulder. And release the hand, release the chin to the chest. Just let it hang there for a little bit. Maybe give it a little shake. We slowly straighten up into the other side. We know what we're doing. If not, we can open the eyes. Right hand to the head, right ear to the shoulder. Maybe checking that you're relaxing your jaw and your tongue. Still there, unless that feels too much, bring the chin down towards the armpit or collarbone. And let it rest there, wherever there is, wherever you feel you want to feel that stretch. And then ear stays close to the shoulder. It's just the chin that rises towards the ceiling. Doesn't have to be far, doesn't have to look like anything in particular, just for you to stretch. And gently from here, bring the chin towards your shoulder. So that's the top of the shoulder now. Chin to the chest, and super slowly start drawing circles with your chin. You may want to bring the hands behind the head to support yourself as the chin rises. You may want to make those circles smaller if you feel that it gets a bit too much for the neck. directions, of course. And if this is more of an egg shape that you're drawing with the chin, that's fine as well. Next time you drop the chin, once you've done both sides, obviously, bring the hands behind the head and gently round your back. Shoulders come forwards, back rounds. Elbows reach for the hips rather than the knees. And then we release the hands next to us on the ground and slowly straighten the spine. We open the eyes and we inhale and raise the arms and look up. Walk the fingertips forwards. You should feel that not just in your side but in your spine as well, in the lumbar spine, and you might arch your back a little bit here. And from here, move into your fingers, move into your wrists. And push the elbows down, squeeze your shoulder blades, and keep the W shape as you drop your ears from side to side. As you look from side to side, and try to look even further back, bringing that chin further back than just to the side, as if you wanted to look behind you. And then just looking to the front, keep the head completely relaxed, keep the neck relaxed, roll into your shoulders, keeping the W shape here. The right hand, send the left arm over and the hips over to the left side. Open the palm to the ceiling and come back up. Left hand down, right arm over to the left side. Hips push to the right. We open the palm to the ceiling and look to the fingertips. I should say fingernails, fingertips. We can see the other way as well. And we come up again. Fantastic. Inhale, raise your arms, look up. Exhale, float the arms down. We do a few more like that. And we might add the head that goes up and down. Next time you go up, stay. Breathe in. And exhale, arms to the front, round your back, pull your left wrist gently to the right side. And then pull your right wrist to the left side. And back, we're going to inhale and raise the arms. And exhale, float the arms down and come onto all fours. Knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. We tuck the toes under and we press to the back. And we come forwards, further forwards than your wrists, maybe even shoulders in line or further forwards than your fingertips. But that's all up to obviously what our wrists can hold and what's comfortable. And relaxing the tops of the feet, inhale and arch your back, look up. Exhale, round your back, drop the head. Keep going, and if you feel like it, you could close the eyes. And listen to your breath. So just because we're syncing breath and movement, we're not suddenly changing the breath according to what we want to do with the body. The breath guides the way. And equally, the breath stays really soft and relaxed. It's not going to get strong. We're not going to spark our sympathetic nervous system. What we will do is add little other movements that we might like to incorporate into these arches and rounds. Could be your shoulders, your neck, your spine, your hips, anything at all. And from here, we inhale and raise the right arm, look up to the ceiling. on an exhale, doesn't have to be the next one, guide the arm over to the left side and raise your left arm if you want. Hand can stay on the ground and slide over to the right side as well. Find something that feels good for your shoulder. And that could be anything at all. We might slide the hips further over to the right side and see how that feels in the back. We might also decide to raise the left leg, maybe holding on to the foot as well. But we could just keep the knees on the ground. So what's the feeling in the body that you're looking for? Release and come onto all fours again. And on an inhale, raise your left arm and look up to the ceiling. Enjoy what you're feeling here and how you can feel the breath slightly differently, probably. Tend to feel it easily where we are stretching. And then from here, guide the arm over to the right side and see where the left arm wants to go. Sorry, the left arm is obviously on the ground. See where the right arm wants to go. And again, we've got the option of raising the right leg, of holding on, but maybe it feels quite nice and deeper for the back to push the hips to the left side while both knees stay firmly on the ground. Remember, the breath is steady, doesn't change. And we slowly release, coming back onto all fours. Round your back, push the hips from side to side, just a little bit of release. And then tuck your right toes under so that the whole of the right foot can come to the ground. Push your hips to the back, maybe all the way to the back so that you're landing on your heel. And then push your right knee out, letting the torso come as low as you want. Walking that left hand as far forwards as you want. And slowly coming back onto all fours. I hope you like that because obviously we'll do the other side. Tuck your left toes under, left foot to the ground. Push yourself to the back. Bring your forehead to the ground if you want. Just let yourself get really heavy here. Walk your right hand forwards. Use your left hand to press the left knee away. And enjoy that stretch. And if it's not enjoyable, then definitely change exactly where you are or how deep you're stretching. Release and come back onto all fours. Round your back, drop the head, move the hips in any and all directions that feel good. And then coming into Vyagrasana or the tiger. Inhale, right leg goes up, the foot comes to the head. Exhale, knee to the dropped head. And we keep that up. Remembering the breath guides the movement rather than the other way around. And we stay up here now, grabbing hold of the right foot with the left hand if we want. Changing our gaze slightly, bringing the chin towards the left shoulder. And that's an option. We don't have to go for that. We might look to the back here. We might bend the right arm, bringing the elbow in towards us. And does what you do still feel effortless? Because if it doesn't, maybe you should do a little bit less. Change hands. Left hand comes down. Right hand reaches for the right foot. You're going to have to balance a little bit more here. So if you feel like you need to guide your left foot gently outside of the mat, that's fine. And you may decide to look down to the ground. Maybe that gives you more stability here in the pose. You could look to the back. You could drop the head to the back as well. Again, not comfortable for everyone, and also maybe not the thing to do for your balance. Now from here, reach the arm up high, step your right foot to the front and tuck your left toes under. We're coming into a twisted lunge. And slowly release. Hand comes down, knee comes down, and we're back on all fours in Padmanasana, adjusting anything that needs adjusting. And then from here, left side, inhaling, raising the left leg, foot to the head, exhaling, knee to the dropped head. And we know the drill, so we can really zone in on that feeling of the breath and how it guides our movement. Inhale, arch, exhale, round. Next time you go up, stay just as we did before. We take our time and grab hold of the left foot with the right hand. Checking if it's comfortable and possible to bring the chin to the right shoulder. And seeing if we want to bend that left arm. Oh, I may have said it on the other side, I may not. The elbow comes in towards us, so we're working into the tricep here. Getting ourselves ready for Chaturanga Dandasana. Change hands, right hand down, left hand to the left foot. Hey there. I realized I didn't actually look at anyone. I can't see you. Why am I saying this? Stop talking. Okay. You may look up, you may drop the head behind you. You may decide to just look down to the ground. And the great thing is that where we're intuitively looking is probably where is easiest for us to look. Not always. Arm goes high, left foot goes to the front, and we tuck the right toes under and straighten the right leg. Look up to the ceiling. And this time not back into Padmanasana or tabletop pose, but into a plank. So making sure that your hands and shoulders are aligned. You can align the shoulders with the fingertips, of course, as well. And also make sure that the hips aren't too high or aren't dropped. And then from here, breathe in, raise your right arm. Breathe out, arm to the front. Push the hips a little bit higher. And on an exhale, back into your plank. Inhale, left arm goes up. Exhale, arm to the front, push the hips up. And slowly from here, hand down, drop your knees, arch your back a little, elbows in, chest and chin come to the ground. And you inhale, drop the hips, raise the chest. And then from here, a little bit of movement into the wrists and interlock the hands. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Chest is off the ground, as you can see. Rib cage is in touch with the ground, but could now rise higher. Keep your feet on the ground. And then the legs go up. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze the heels together. And then hands to the ground. Inhale, Bhujangasana. And exhale, Parvadasana. First one, so take your time. Mountain, downward dog, triangle, whatever you want to call it. Dig the fingertips into the ground. Let the heels get heavy. Paddle a little bit if you need to. Just depends on how you feel. And the hips go higher and higher. The arms get longer and longer. The shoulders are strong. We breathe in, and as we exhale, we roll forwards into a plank. Inhale, stay. Exhale, bend your legs, push yourself up. Drop the head. And then inhale, right leg goes up. Moving a little bit into the ankle here to warm it up. And on an exhale, flex the foot, drop the heel. Breathe in. And as you exhale, step the foot to the front. Inhale, raise the arms, straighten the torso. Open up to the left side, warrior two, hands in line with the shoulders. push your right knee out, nothing that anyone needs to see. And then reach forwards and inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, extended side angle. No particular place for that right hand. The arm could rest on the right leg. Release from here and drop your knee. Keep the toes untucked. Sorry, tucked under. What am I saying? I'll edit that out. No, I won't. You know I won't. Inhale, raise the arms, look up. Exhale, elbows down, raise the knee off the ground. 2 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. And in your own time, see what your breath is up to. And then stay here. Arms go up. We slowly straighten up both legs. Left heel is off the ground. We breathe in. And we breathe out and float the arms down. Left heel comes to the ground. We squeeze our shoulder blades. We bend and come forwards and down. Push your right hip to the back, but let the torso come down. So a little bit further to the front than to the side. And release from here. Inhale, raise your right arm. And exhale into a side plank. Breathe in. And exhale into knees, chest, chin, or hover. Inhale, drop your hips, raise the chest. Exhale, look to the right shoulder, elbows in. Inhale, look to the front, maybe up. Exhale, chin to the left shoulder, look to the back. Inhale, look up, and exhale, push yourself up. Inhale, left leg goes up. And exhale, flex your foot, drop the heel. A little bit of movement. Okay. High plant. A little bit of movement into the ankle. And then from here, breathe in. And exhale, step the foot to the front. Inhale, raise your arms. Straighten the torso. Open up to the right side, warrior 2. Check on your right hand just to make sure it hasn't dropped. Push your left knee out. Reach forwards. Inhale, reverse warrior. Sink into your left leg. And exhale, extended side angle. Again, Utthita Koundinyasana has so many different variations. There's not one that's better than the other. One that might be better suited for our body right now. And slowly release. Hand down, knee down, toes are tucked under, and we raise the arms. Breathe in and exhale, elbows down, knee up. Inhale and exhale. Now listen to your breath. 1 more. And keep the knee off the ground as the arms go back up. And we slowly straighten up, as if someone was pulling us up. Breathe in and exhale, float the arms down, right heel to the ground. As we're opening up to the right, we're simultaneously trying to press that right hip forwards, bend the left leg and come forwards. Left hip to the back. And obviously we'll come a little bit further to the right here, but we'll try to come to the front as much as we can. Release the right hand, raise your right heel and inhale as you twist. On an exhale, we come into a side plank. And then from here, on another exhale, into maybe a full Chaturanga Dandasana, but you're more than welcome to bring your knees to the ground. Inhale into upward dog, and that could be cobra as well. Stay for a little bit longer, deepening in a way that works for you. And then from here, push yourself up. Drop the head. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, flex your foot, drop the heel. If you want, completely optional, inhale, right hand to the right ankle, press that ankle and heel to the butt cheek. And on an exhale, arm up, step to the front. You can raise that arm here if you needed the hand on the ground. And then we inhale and come up from here and all the way over to the back. And on an exhale, we bring the hands to the ground and drop the left knee. Breathe in, come up, arms stay high. We could go into Kali Mudra here, so that sort of pistol position of the hands. And we could raise the left knee off the ground, but you want to keep, so here the toes are untucked. Why did I get confused about that? And release, knee down, hands down, tuck your toes under, and slowly raise yourself up again, coming into Ashwasanchalanasana. From here we straighten again, just as before. Float the arms down, interlock the hands. Can we try to keep that left heel off the ground? If we can't, then we won't, as we come halfway down. Release from here, heel to the ground, but you may need to walk that foot further forwards to be able to press the right hip to the back. Inhale, raise your right arm. So you're coming into Pariyudit Trikonasana, or here, revolved triangle. And from here, rolling onto the outer edge of the left foot, try and guide that right leg up rather than onto the left foot. And then into Chaturanga Dandasana, maybe that right leg is high. Inhaling into upward dog and exhaling, pushing up. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, flex your foot, drop the heel. We may or may not decide to raise that left hand and bring it to the left ankle. And on an exhale, step to the front. You've got that option to not use the left hand. But inhale, yeah, left arm goes up, we twist. On the next inhale, we come up. Keep twisting and take yourself to the back. And on an exhale, hands down, drop your right knee, top of the foot onto the ground where it stays. We raise the arms. We could stay here, Kali Mudra, or we could raise that right knee off the ground. And release, knee down, hands down, tuck your toes under, knee off the ground. We inhale and rise. That crescent pose, equestrian pose. That's why actually equestrian is the better translation. Ashwasanchalan, and the galloping horse, the moving horse. Straighten your left leg, interlock the hands, right heel off the ground for the moment as we come halfway down. Halfway or lower or higher, depends on your hamstring here. You don't want to overload it. So stay safe. Maybe even a little bend in that left leg if you need. Hands to the ground, right heel to the ground. Walk it further forwards and then raise your left arm. And then slowly onto the outer edge of the right foot, coming into a variation of Ashisthana Kashyapasana. And into a variation of Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, mountain pose or downward dog. Stay and deepen. And if you're leaving us here, thank you for joining. And you know where to head if you want the full class. And the link is in, of course, the description. slightly faster or more flowy, I should say. Bend your legs, look forward, jump to the front. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Inhale, arch. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, a lovely Chaturanga Dandasana. And if that's not lovely for you, just the plank will do. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, hips up. Bend your legs, look forward. Make your way to the front. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in, Hastathanasana with a little arch or a deep arch. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, drop your hips, raise the arms. Exhale, sink lower, long spine, look up. Breathe in. And exhale again, Chaturanga Dandasana, that's an option. Inhale, arch. And exhale, push the hips up. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, step the foot to the front. Breathe in, Ashvasanchalanasana. Breathe out, open up to the right side. Inhale, drop the right arm, left arm to the back, keep twisting. And exhale, left arm optionally on the outside of the right leg. Bind. And look to the back, maybe up. Release and inhale into Ashvasanchalanasana. Exhale into Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, triangle. Right leg is long. And exhale, bending that right leg again. Drop your left knee. Inhale, raise the arms. Koundinyasana. Exhale, hands down. Right foot walks to the right side. Push your right knee out. Look to the back. See if you want to grab hold of your left foot. Breathe in. And exhale into a side plank from here. Ah yes, okay. Well, if I'm not elegant, how can I ask you to be? Breathe in. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, arch. And exhale, push the hips up. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, step the foot to the front. Inhale, Ashvasanchalanasana. Exhale, open up to the left side. Breathe in, coming into that little back bend twist. And on an exhale, right arm to the outside of the left leg. So of course the bind is optional if you can, if that's comfortable, go for it. But it doesn't get you to enlightenment. I stole that shamelessly. Inhale, raise the arms, look up. Exhale, Virabhadrasana. Inhale, left arm to the back, sink into your left leg. And exhale into that extended side angle. Inhale, triangle. And exhale, bending the leg again, drop your knee. And from here, walk your left foot out, gently pushing the left knee out, staying here, or grabbing hold of the right foot. And from here, release, coming into a side plank. Breathe in. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hips up. Bend your legs, look forward, make your way to the front. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. We're going to interlock the hands, push the palms away from us, and deepen this back bend, trying not to squeeze the glutes, but up to you. We're all different. Breathe in and breathe out, halfway down, arms to the front and up. Inhale into a chair, or Utkatasana, fierce pose, of course. And exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. And exhale, Parvatasana or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, knee to the right side. Inhale, leg goes up. Exhale, step to the front, left heel to the ground. Breathe in, arms go up. Now from here, look up. Or see if you want to straighten the head and close the eyes. Cool. Eyes open as we float the arms down, interlock the hands, and shift your weight forwards, raising the left leg. Flex your foot, straighten the right leg as you point your toes. Flex your foot, bend the right leg. And then straighten again and open up into a half moon. Take your time with that. And then come to standing. I hope I gave enough time for that. Inhale, look up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. We interlock the hands, we push the palms away from us. Breathe in, bend backwards. And breathe out, come halfway down. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, push the hips up. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to the left side. I'm sorry, plant. Inhale, raise the left leg. And exhale, step the foot to the front, right heel to the ground. Inhale, raise the arms. And again, option is to look up to press that right hip to the front, or press the right hip to the front and straighten the head and close the eyes, just for a few breaths. So closing of the eyes may just be helpful in the balancing that we're about to do in Warrior 3. Eyes open as we float the arms down, and keep that left leg bent as you just shift your weight forwards. Flex your right foot. Straighten the left leg, point your right toes. Flex your right foot, bend your left leg. And again. And then from that left leg being straight, open up into a half moon. And inhale into standing. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in, raise the arms. Breathe out, fold forwards. Breathe in, right foot to the back. Breathe out, left foot to the back. Hold your breath, Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, arch, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, push the hips up. One smooth movement. Inhale, raise your right foot and step to the front. Exhale, left foot to the front. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hands to the heart center, left side. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, left foot. Exhale, right foot. Hold your breath, drop down. Inhale and arch. Exhale, push the hips up. Inhale, left foot up into the front. Exhale, right foot to the front. Inhale, come up. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in, raise the arms. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, right foot. Exhale, hips down, right knee to the ground. We're going to inhale and raise the arms. We're going to exhale and float the arms down and grab hold of the right foot. And then from here, breathe in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hips up. Bend your legs, look forward, make your way to the front. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, left foot to the back. Exhale, knee down. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, grab hold. Take your time here. We've got a few breaths. And we release into Chaturanga Dandasana. Again, right leg can be off the ground. Inhale and arch. And exhale, push the hips up. And those jumps are optional, and you can play around with whether you want your legs bent or straight or whatever else you want to do. Inhale, come to standing. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in, raise your arms. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, right foot to the back. Exhale, hips down, leg stays long. Inhale, left arm goes up. Exhale, slide into a side plank. Breathe in and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hips up. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to the left side. Inhale, open up to the left side. Right leg can straighten, can come to the front. And on an exhale, step to the front. Inhale, raise the arms. And exhale, step into a forward fold. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out, hands to the heart center. Inhale, raise the arms. And exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, left foot to the back. Exhale, hips down. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, slide into a side plank. Breathe in here. And exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, arch. Exhale, hips up. I hope I have enough space for that. Inhale, raise your left leg. Exhale, knee to the right side. I think I do. Inhale, raise your right arm. Left leg to the right side. And we can send that left leg forwards. Breathe in. And exhale, hand down, step the foot to the front. Inhale, raise your arms and torso. Exhale, step to the front. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in and arch. Breathe out, fold forwards. Inhale, drop your hips, raise the arms. Exhale, sink lower. And now from here, look up. It's gonna help. Reach the arms up high, maybe higher. And then roll onto your back and send the legs to the back. Hands wherever helpful. And slowly raise your legs. So this was the unsupported shoulder stand. If that's not quite possible yet, you could bring the arms next to the head. Hands to the back, release your feet to the ground, and heels dig down into the ground as you interlock the hands under you and squeeze the shoulder blades. You could now decide to come into Chakrasana, or that full wheel or full Setu Bandhasana. Or you could raise your right leg without dropping the hips. Different challenges, both feel great. Change sides if you did that. Hips go high. And release from Chakrasana as well. Come onto the back, coming into a cross-leg position or Padmasana. Legs to the ground or knees. And then from here, hands under the buttocks, coming onto the forearms, drop your head to the back. And if you feel like you can, bring the crown of the head to the ground and hold onto your feet. And I should have said, if you want to, maybe it's uncomfortable. So mouth stays closed, often it'll open in this position. Try to keep it closed. slowly release, coming onto the back, arms next to the head, and slowly release the feet to the ground. Quite far apart, drop your knees from side to side, and slow that movement down. Start guiding your breath. Can be sighs as well. And then from here into a comfortable twist. So you could stretch that left leg out. You could intertwine the legs. Let your right knee go over to the left side. Arms could reach to the sides here, but they may be elsewhere. And let's stop guiding the breath and just listen to it. Left hand might be idle and could go into your stomach or your waist. Right arm and shoulder ground you, so stay where they are. Notice how your breath is slowing down. So it may not have been the fastest. Sometimes the challenge lies in that slowness and holding while we're flowing as well. Slowly change sides, bringing the left leg over to the right side. How exactly doesn't matter, it's up to you. Eyes can be closed, left shoulder grounds you. Where do you want your hands to be? Feel the movement of the stomach. I'm sure we can. And then we slowly roll onto the back. Hug our knees in, maybe bringing the arms under the legs. So full contact of the back with the ground, complete relaxation around the shoulder blades. If that's not the case, then you may be holding on too tightly or reach the arms and hands too far forwards. And feel your whole upper body melt into the mat. And then slowly from here, come into Supta Baddha Konasana. Hands onto the chest and stomach if you want, but they can drop to your sides as well. It's a preference. But soles of the feet together, knees drop to the sides, and we just feel the breath come and go. And it may be completely unnecessary to have the hands at the chest and stomach. That feeling of the breath, especially after a little bit of sparking of that sympathetic nervous system, getting us to act as if we were stressed. Stressing the body, raising the heart rate, the breathing rate. It may just not be necessary to have the hands there, but maybe it's nice. And just let the breath come and go. And get used to the rhythm. Come and go. And you let the breath come and go. Just coming and going. And we start feeling ourselves get more and more relaxed with every exhale. Heavier and heavier. Softer and softer. And we may tune into the breath so much, tuning out everything else. And we start to anticipate the breath. feel every little change from one breath to the next. We know the rhythm, even though it's obviously not a metronome. So we just feel it come and go and come and go. Now slowly start guiding the breath. Maybe holding at the top. And as we guide the breath, we try to slow down the exhalations. Yes, inhalations slow down as well. It's those exhalations we're focusing on, making them longer, but not pressing the air out. Rather, it's like we don't want to lose that air. We're saying goodbye to an old friend and we're not quite ready to say goodbye yet. You might feel like you're hearing the breath. Maybe start trying not to hear it anymore, so that even though you're guiding, there's almost no sign of the breath. Slowly from here, no rush at all. Start stretching into the body. Arms, legs, in any way you like. Pointing fingers and toes, moving into hands and feet and fingers and toes. And drop your knees from side to side if that feels good. But do something else that may feel nicer for you. It doesn't really matter what you do now. It's about moving gently into the body while keeping that feeling of calm and relaxation and that awareness of the breath. And then slowly, eyes can be closed or open. Come up through the right side of the body. And see where you'd like to be. We can come back to sit on the heels, but that's not for everyone. And as you sit, start rounding the back and moving into the neck and gently into the shoulders. And once you're completely comfortable in the body, you want to straighten the spine. Hands just for a moment back to the chest and stomach. Breathe in. And sigh out. 2 more like that. Breathe in. And sigh out. And 1 more in your own time, with or without a breath hold. Relax your left hand down into your lap and close off your right nostril with your right thumb. See what the rest of the hand is doing. You could curl it in. You could bring your forefinger and middle finger to your third eye or to that space between the eyebrows. Brows. And feel your breath without guiding it. And then slowly start introducing a ratio of in for 1 and out for 2. And don't let that breath be completely different all of a sudden, and don't make it about pressure. It's still that effortless flow of the breath. And then we slowly change sides, but we start exactly as we did before. So just using the same hand, maybe forefinger, maybe ring finger, to close off the left nostril. Starting by not guiding the breath, but just feeling the breath as it moves in and out through the right nostril only. And then let's introduce that same ratio, in for 1, out for 2. And we change again to closing off the right nostril. Inhale through the left. And then exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. And exhale through the left. Now in for 1 through the left. And out for 2 through the right. In for 1 through the right, out for 2 through the left. And we do whatever feels comfortable in that rhythm, that gentle guidance that we're providing for the breath. And remember, a healthy breath is a soundless breath. Doesn't mean it should always be soundless. Doesn't mean that every soundful breath is unhealthy, of course. But for the purpose of this, let's make the breath soundless as we're gently guiding it. Slowly come to an end, just finishing the round you're on. And relaxing the hand, arm, shoulder. Sit and relax, eyes still closed. And feel the breath come and go. And then we'll finish with 1 round of Om. You can join me in a mudra as well, pressing the thumb and 4 fingertips together and stretching the remaining fingers away from you. And then take a long breath in. Rub your hands together and place the palms over your face. And when you're ready, and only when you're ready, open the eyes and bring the hands to the heart center. As always, thank you very much for joining. And I mean it when I say I'm always happy about comments.